Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Alex, your go-to guy for all things Dallas Cowboys. Before we jump into today's big topic, if you're new around here or haven't already hit that subscribe button, do it now. It helps me out a ton, and make sure you don't miss any of the injury updates, player breakdowns, and all the Cowboys news you care about. Alright, let's get into it. Today we're talking about a huge question: is CeeDee Lamb playing today for the Cowboys against the Washington Commanders? We're digging into his injury status, what his return means for Dallas offense, and how this matchup could be impacted. So if you want accurate, no fluff info, stay tuned. Hey race, the scenario: CeeDee Lamb had been sidelined with a high left ankle sprain that he suffered in Week 3 against the Chicago Bears. Initially it looked like he might miss several weeks, but the latest updates show the good news: he's on track to return for Week 7 against Washington. Let's break it down. Injury timeline: Lamb played the first 2 games of the season, making strong contributions. For example, he had 16 receptions for 222 yards in the first 2 games before the injury. In Week 3, he suffered the ankle sprain and went out. The team wisely rested him for 3 games as he recovered. Now the big question: will he play today? The answer: yes. All signs point to him being active. According to multiple sources, he is expected to play without limitations for today's game. That being said, with returning from injury comes a few caveats. Even though he's cleared to play, sometimes players need a little ramp-up to get back to full intensity. For Lamb, reports say he practiced in limited fashion Wednesday and Thursday, and his mindset is, "I feel like I'm moving around, running around, being me." Quotes from him indicate that he's comfortable enough to go, so yes, he should be on the field. What does this mean for Dallas? Big time. The Cowboys' offense has been one of the top units in the league so far, especially in the passing game. Lamb's presence brings a dynamic that opposing defenses must respect: his ability to stretch the field, make big catches, command attention from the defense, and open up opportunities for others. With him back, quarterback Dak Prescott has a full weaponry again, which means the Cowboys can lean into their strength with the Commanders standing across the line. This is significant. According to reports, the Commanders' defense has given up a lot of explosive plays through the air this season. Now let's talk about the matchup today. Washington is missing top receivers too. Both Deebo Samuel heel and Terry McLaurin quadriceps are sat out. That puts them in a weaker spot receiving unit-wise. Meanwhile, Dallas is getting Lamb back, but still has some absences. For example, cornerback Trayvon Diggs is out with a concussion, which impacts defense, so Lamb's return isn't just a good to have, it might be game-changing for the Cowboys. With Washington missing key pieces, Dallas can exploit the passing game more. Lamb getting back means the offense is more balanced, more dangerous, and more unpredictable for fantasy folks, betting folks, and Cowboys fans alike. This is a big green light moment. What should you as a viewer keep an eye on during the game or in future updates? How heavily Lamb is targeted early in the game. If you see Prescott looking his way, good sign. How Lamb's ankle holds up, watch his routes, cuts, explosive movements. If he looks fluid, we can breathe easier about the recovery. How Washington defends him with their WR core depleted. They may double-team Lamb, which could free up other receivers. The overall offensive rhythm of Dallas: when Lamb is active and healthy, the Cowboys' passing game tends to hit more consistently. Now some quick reality checks. Even though Lamb is good to go, coming back from a high ankle sprain is no small thing. That kind of injury can limit sudden cuts and speed for a bit, so keep expectations tempered. He might not be at 100 explosiveness immediately, but he will still be a major contributor. Let me relate it. Think of Lamb as the key cog in the passing engine. Without him, the engine sputters. With him back, the engine roars. But when you bring a recently fixed part back into the engine, you take an extra moment to warm it up, test it, and make sure it's fully synced. That's where the Cowboys are now for you. If you're watching the game later or checking out highlights, keep tabs on Lamb's first drive, first 3 to 4 receptions. These early plays often tell the story of how ready am I if he catches 2 or 3 balls in the first quarter. That's a clear sign he's back in rhythm. If he's targeted but running softer routes or limited touches, the coaching staff might ease him in. Okay, let's talk outcome. Yes, CeeDee Lamb will play today versus the Washington Commanders, meaning he's active and ready for Week 7. His return is a major boost for Dallas and a potential headache for Washington's defense. If you're a Cowboys fan, this is the moment you've been waiting for. If you follow fantasy or betting, this is a red flag for opponents. Might have banked on Lamb being absent. So to wrap it up, I'm Alex. Thanks for sticking with me. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and drop a like, hit subscribe if you haven't yet, and turn on that bell so You get alerts whenever I post the latest Cowboys updates. I'll be back after the game with a post-game recap, how Lamb did, how the matchup textured out, and what this means moving forward. Until then, stay tuned, keep rooting for the Cowboys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.